Let's look at PFF. It's been a while since I looked at it. Talked to a client today. He called me. He said, "Hey, what do you think about preferred stocks and various other things?" And I said, let's look into it. So I don't know. I haven't looked at PFF well over a year. That's the preferred stock index fund. As iShares, I can't remember. So let's go to Market Watch. Let's see what PFF is doing. PFF. And iShares, yeah, iShares. All right, so here we go. We got iShares preferred stock, 37 bucks was trading at. What's the yield right now? 5.32. Hey, okay, well, there's Pablo. 5.32. What's it done since the coronavirus craziness? So we'll go to year to date. So we're at 38, fell to 27, so that's a 33% decline roughly, right? 25% decline, and it's just been flat since. All right, well, I like that. 3 year, yeah, I mean 38, 38. I mean, it's we're sitting at, look at that. That's fantastic. Let's go to all, and right here is when we got smoked 49 down at freaking 15. That's what I was telling my man. We're gonna do my calculator. Hold on just a second. I was telling my man that's where I got smoked, right here. I was buying all kinds of preferreds on banks for clients and stuff. Wells Fargo, Wachovia Bank, you name it. And look, we're at 50, and we fell to what, 19, 15. Look at that, on 15. So that's 35 divided by 50. That was down 70%. This is PFF. I mean, and I guarantee the individual prefers are probably even worse than that. Hey, that's tough, man. But then if we go back, we're set at 39. Look at that, flat as can be. Big fan, not gonna lie, big fan. First time, long time. And again, preferreds are qualified dividends, at least the vast majority, so they're taxed much more preferably than other income that you get. There's not interest income; it's qualified dividend. Now, obviously, if you have an IRA or Roth, is not. But I mean, you're not going to get any growth here. But remember, growth isn't what we need. And when you're hitting retirement, you got to get out of the mindset of accumulation. You got to get in the mindset of decumulation and stability. I think preferred shares have a great, I mean, I'm telling you, man, like I was telling my man, I said, look, I can know Quam talking a little bit about preferred shares, not for the bulk of your portfolio, but you're getting 5.2% as a yield right now. It doesn't cost you much. And I mean, just look at that right there. Just 38, 30, 40, 37. I mean, just now, you don't want to replace your bonds with this. This shouldn't be one of the barbells, in terms of your cash bucket. No. What does Vanguard got preferred stocks? Hold on just a second. See a list of Vanguard ETFs. Let's see what we got here. I'm not sure if Vanguard has any preferreds or not. So let's asset class. Just go to communication, consumer dividend, international stock. ABCP. All right, let's see. They got healthcare, high dividend yield. Let's look at P. Okay, AB. We gotta go down here. No, they don't have any prefers. Interesting. Huh. Vanguard doesn't have a preferred stock ETF. That's interesting. It's too bad. Yeah, I don't see any preferred stock ETF for Vanguard. Let's look at the real estate, actually. Let's see what that guy's doing. Anyway, I'm a fan of the preferred stocks, man. As a diversification tool, I think it works fantastically well. Again, not for growth. I'm not buying it. I want growth. I want balls to wall growth, man. I don't want 5.32% flat. I want, I'm going to hell's bells. What's the REIT doing here? So let's go right now. The REIT on Vanguard, Real Estate Investment Trust. What do we got here? All right, we got 181 stocks in there. Okay. If I'm investing in real estate, this is the way I'm investing. I was just reading a company called Cadre. Look, I don't. You had to have a 50,000 minimum and stuff, and I don't know the liquidity. No, that always concerns me. I'm sure there are some ways to maximize your real estate investing with owning specific units of multifamily units. I was researching. I cannot recommend people do that. 50,000 is a big amount to start with for sure. I don't know your liquidity, and frankly, they're aligned with something like the Ford Foundation, Goldman Sachs. some other firms that I'm not comfortable with, and so I'm sure Vanguard is too. But if I have to go real estate, adding real estate to my portfolio, I'd do in the Vanguard Real Estate Investment Trust. All right, so let's see what they're doing right now. So we see again, Real Estate Index Fund is their #1 holding, American Tower. It's been one of their top holdings for a while. What's their, okay, there, Pablo. What's their yield on this guy? All right, I see. Probably, oh, no, Pablo, Pablo's typing, emailing people. Please don't do that. All right, so let's see. Performance. Well, I want to see the freaking yield, man. Where's the yield here? All right. Hasn't done much. Distributions there. I don't know why it doesn't show the yield on the front page there. All right. I must have missed it, man. Let's go to. Shouldn't be this difficult, right? We got return on equity, right, PE ratio, return on equity, price to book, all that stuff, earnings growth. I get all that, but I just want to say that freaking yield. All right. Talk about that. Let's go to overview again. What's going on? I see the expense ratio. I see the discount. I don't care about that. Number of stocks, number of holdings, foreign holdings. All right. I do not see a current yield. I guess we could do it ourselves by just looking at distribution. Did any of you all see the right there? Note, SEC yield note. Okay. What is that? The current unadjusted yield is 3.5 as of the end of August, which is based on the full amount of REIT distributions, dividend income, as well as return of capital and capital gain. The current adjusted effective yield is 2.68. This reflects a reduction in income included in the yield based on the. This reflects a reduction in the income included in the yield based on the average return of capital and capital gain distributions from the fund's REIT investments for the past 2 years. I don't understand. So is that saying return? That's kind of like the return of principal? I don't know. That's unadjusted. The current adjusted effective yield reflects a reduction in the income included in the yield based on the average return of capital, I get that, and capital gain distributions. Okay, so basically what they're saying, if you're just looking at the actual yield you're getting, not their capital gain or return of principal, it's only 2.68. Well, that's actually quite important to know. That's interesting. Now let's look at the Vanguard yield and look at MarketWatch and see what they're showing there. That's good to know, man. Excuse me, Pablo. VNQ. All right, so let's see. So we're going to go to VNQ. Let me pause. Remember, when Pablo makes an appearance, you got to paw the like button. All right, so let's see what we got here. VNQ, they're showing a 3.5% yield, but that's not true. Vanguard just showed you that was based on, if you're just looking at the income yield only, you'd only get 2.6 something. That's interesting. Good job, Vanguard. Kudos to you. So anyway, but either way, there's nothing wrong. Let's see what this guy has done over the last. Yeah, let's see year to date. Even that went from 99 to 62. Yeah, that got smoked too. Look at that, 99 to 56. So let's take our trusty calculator. 99 minus 56 divided by 99. That's 43% down. Wow. Let's go to the, we'll just look at all. Yeah, a lot more volatility than a lot choppier than the preferred stock, but you do get some price appreciation. You're not really going to get any price appreciation on the preferred stock. That's the drawback, but here you are. So both something to add for sure. I got no qualm with that. You know, at the end of the day, I'm pretty keep it simple stupid by the S&P 500, be done with it. But if you want to get some a little bit more bang for your buck in terms of yield, the PFF I like. REIT maybe, but certainly the PFF. All right, love to hear your thoughts on that. We'll see ya.